Jimmy, and 5-2 Oath is going to retain favouritism, it appears. Daylami 3-1, Fruits of Love 9-2, and 8-1 about Dahlia Poor, as Oath is going to be the last one to be loaded. Goes forward now, the Derby winner. They're ready for the King George. Set, under orders, and they're racing. Sunshine Street drops in behind today. Daylami began well, so too did Indigenous on the outside, and also going on now is Dahlia Poor. So it's Dahlia Poor who's going to go on the second at Epsom and also at the Curragh in both derbies. Goes on to lead Nadawi in the early stages. From in third, Indigenous refusing to settle. Then on the inside, Daylami the grey, followed out wider by Oath. 2 lengths away is the other grey, Silver Patriarch from Fruits of Love, who's about second last, and held up at the rear of the field is Sunshine Street. They're going in even pace only as they head down towards the 9 furlong marker in the King George. As Dahlia Poor who leads Nadawi, a length away the other Godolphin in third. That's the grey Daylami, who's tracking this leader on the inside rail as they run down to Swindley Bottom. Further back is Oath up in fourth position. The outside, Indigenous, the first Hong Kong runner, has dropped back through the field, being passed by Silver Patriarch. Fruits of Love at second last, and Sunshine Street last of all. They turn out of Swindley Bottom in the King George, and Dahlia Poor makes the running by half a length. Nadawi the outside, a length and a half then to Oath, who's in a beautiful position up on the outside of Daylami. 2 lengths away then is Silver Patriarch as they start this stiff uphill climb now and past the 6 furlong marker. It's Dahlia Poor and Nadawi. 2 lengths to Oath on the outside of Daylami. 3 lengths away then is Silver Patriarch being niggled along from Indigenous. 2 lengths to Sunshine Street, and Fruits of Love at the 5 furlong marker has 7 lengths to make up, but Olivier Pallier is now starting to get to work. It's Nadawi up on the outside of Dahlia Poor as they race towards the half-mile marker in the King George. 2 lengths to Oath, who's had the run of the race. Then Daylami, who's lost a length or so, followed by Silver Patriarch. Indigenous. They're followed by Sunshine Street, and Fruits of Love is giving them 8 lengths starting to the straight. It's Nadawi, the leader, by half a length. He's taken it up clearly from Dahlia Poor. Here's Oath, the Derby winner, now set sail up on the outside. Daylami behind them. Further back in the field, Silver Patriarch, and a long way back is Fruits of Love. They've got 2 furlongs left to travel. Nadawi on the far side being tackled now by his stablemate Daylami. Oath couldn't find any more. Indigenous running a big race. Fruits of Love battling on, but that's Daylami who sprints for home at the furlong. Goes 3 in front of Nadawi and Fruits of Love, and it's all over. Daylami's going to win the King George, the 6th and Queen Elizabeth Diamond Stakes. Daylami wins it for Godolphin. It's a Godolphin 1-2 as well, because Nadawi takes second, followed by Fruits of Love third. He made up an enormous amount of ground. Then Silver Patriarch from Indigenous, who ran very well. Then Sunshine Street. Oath is second last, and Dahlia Poor last to finish. Well, the Derby form taking a blow there, but the winner is Daylami, number 1, in the Godolphin colours, ridden by Frankie Dettori and trained by Syed bin Saru. It's won by a street. It's won by 5 lengths. Nadawi gets second. So it's Daylami from Nadawi. Then in third is Fruits of Love. Fourth is Silver Patriarch. In fifth, on the far side, is Sunshine Street. Sixth, the Hong Kong runner, Indigenous. Great run. It beats home the Derby winner. There's something for him for Hong Kong. Then in seventh, we see Oath, and last of the 8 runners is Dahlia Poor. The 1-2 in the Derby at Epsom have finished second last and last respectively, but the winner is number 1, Daylami, in the Godolphin colours and ridden by Frankie Dettori. Second, also in the Godolphin colours, trained by Syed bin Sarur, is number 4, Nadawi, ridden by Gary Stevens, and third is number 2, Fruits of Love, owned by Mick Doyle, trained by Mark Johnson, ridden by Olivier Pallier. Fourth, number 5, Silver Patriarch, ran so well for Peter Winfield. And fifth, Sunshine Street. But the winner, an emphatic winner as well, a 3-1 winner. That's Daylami, the winner of the King George of '99.
Well, what an extraordinary race this was, because Gary Stevens didn't have the early pace on Nadawi to go on and make the running himself. Dahlia Poor made it with Gerard Mosse. At this stage, Oath is already beaten. Very, very disappointing. Both the 3-year-olds were. And Frankie Dettori, having looked to be going not that well, turning into the straight, presses go on Daylami and streaks clear, Willie.
Yes, he's done it really, really well. As Frankie told us, this horse was trained for this race, and that's what it looked like. He's got the 1.5 miles really well. today. They didn't go that fast, actually. It was a sort of ordinary pace, but Frankie, who was in the box seat, decided about 5 furlongs from home to get behind Oath, let Oath go in front of him, and then he followed Oath, and he said, turning for home, I got you beat. And of course, the 2 3-year-olds, they've actually finished last and second last, which is not very good for the Derby form.
No, it isn't. Daylami returned at 3-1, beating Nadawi at 8-1, a 1-2 for Godolphin. Fruits of Love ran on very well to take 3rd place at 4-1, confirming that form in Nadawi from Dubai. They're very, very similar horses on